Hello, hello, hello. What's going on out there in the void of space tonight? Let's see if anyone is around. It's pretty vast out there. Let's have a look. Hey, hey guys, what's going on? Let's have a look. Who do we have in the chat? Now, let me tell you, I am struggling to contain my excitement recently. There's been many exciting things happening, right? Contact. It's been about, just about 1 month since Contact hit. And I think Xbox also joined the fray, was it last week? So that was great stuff. I'm super happy that, I think that was right. It was last week. So I'm really, really pleased that Xbox got released and everyone over there could join in the fun. Let's see though, in the chat, I see Connects, Higher Mercy, Drew, Jamassive, Swiss, Echo, Jikozu, Phoenix Knight, Some Dude, X Kratos, Michael, John, Firestorm, Andrew, NK, Neek, Rexcraft, Higher Mercenary, Liepth, Charlie, Andrew, Roman, Swiss Leo, Pommy, Torch, Totem, Echo, Juan, I also see in the Twitch chat, Leonidas, Corazarius, AJ, Azleen, Brian Etzer, Shadow, William, Karu, Darth, Umbalo, Old Grumpy, Zemo, Outrider, Hans, Rexcraft, and more. Dylan, good to see you guys. Well, we are going to be doing some showcase. You know the routine, guys. It's been a little second here, and I can't remember. I'm not sure if Climb's in the chat right now, but I can't remember if... Every time that gets me. I can't remember if we did a build-off showcase last time or a paste-in. I have to check that. Just going to make sure that we... Okay, that's good. There will be a public server. Yes, indeed. Brett, welcome. I do want to first, before we jump into the showcase, I think that's right, do some Q&A first. That's what I promised last time. I promised that this time we would start with Q&A and then do showcase, because there wasn't that much time for Q&A last time. But I want to start... I don't have, like... I don't have some... I have some reminders today, but I am struggling to contain my excitement. Let me just say it this way. You guys better be signed up for the newsletter. I know you've heard about the newsletter a lot the last months, but we're due a newsletter very soon, right? 4 days. So this, I think I can say this. This could be the best newsletter of all time. I'll say that. I won't say too much more, but still. Anyway. Jamassive, I'm doing pretty good. It's I have my parents visiting at the moment, and it's my birthday tomorrow. That's like they came out for the birthday, so yeah, that's always exciting. It's my last year of being in my 20s. 29 tomorrow, so the final countdown to 30 begins in like 2 hours. So that's exciting. Don't say that. Zero might be listening. I have no doubt. I count on it. You know what I'm gonna have to start doing? I'm gonna have to start saying some like doing some diversions. So like I say something and then just to throw off the inspectors. Let there be cake. Thanks, guys. Should be holding some leaks. Oh, I mean, look. The newsletter stuff, there's always good things shown, right? There was, leading up to Contact, there was good stuff, but I'm telling you, November 18th, you might just want to be around. Anyway, use the ancient Stereolith language. Now, what was the Stereolith? Because it was in German, wasn't it? Like the reason no one could figure it out initially, because it's like coded message, but it's not coded in English, if that makes sense. So I never remember. I think there's a whole video on it, of course, but I actually forget how they break that down. But yeah, I don't know. That'll be something. Supreme, welcome. How you doing? 30 sucks, believes me. I'm having hope, Radim. Maybe 30s will be the best years of my life. Let's see. I'm going to be home later. Showcase. Yeah, maybe. We'll still be going. We'll see. We'll do Showcase later today because I want to do some Q&A today and just make sure all the questions are about. But thankfully, a lot of the questions in recent weeks were Xbox when. And finally, Xbox now is the answer. That's good. Do we have... Let's see a show of hands for the Xbox players in the chat. I want to hear the feedback. How has the contact update been for you guys? Well, for everyone, in fact. But I'm curious about Xbox. I know they've only had it a week. So, yeah. It's amazing. I'm not sure I saw the word Xbox written once in the chats. Did I turn 30? My whole body started to hurt. I need positivity, Jim. November 18th is Starship 6. Well, that is also extremely exciting, for sure. It was like German and like an Egyptian language, I think. Yeah, it was tough, but it only took, what do we say, like 10 years for it to be cracked. And very impressive, though. It's been awesome. X-Kratos, Xbox Rise Up. That's good, that's good. Yay. Contact update is the best. When can we expect the next update? Well, you know, Keen's cooking. It'll be a little bit off because we only fresh out the gate with Contact. But rest assured, I'll say what I always say. Always have the short-term, the mid-term, and the long-term stuff in the works at Keen. And wait a second. Oh, hold on a second here. Let's see. Yeah, and I think a lot of the what's coming in the... Oh, I have to be careful here. Well, I'll just say, look, I'm excited about the updates that are coming, but I'm also very excited about VRage 3. Let me do some, and I like to think majority of you, if not all of you, have seen this by now. But if not, let's take a little look here at why I'm excited about VRage 3. Let's see. Interesting. I don't actually see it here. Is this one? Ah, here it is. Glorious. All right. 25 centimeter unified grid system. Keena's cooking cake. Well, when is the next announcement? Well, remember what Marek said just a couple weeks ago on the 11th anniversary. There will be one big announcement before the end of the year. And it's something we've all been waiting for. What could it be? You tell me. All right, I think I did it last time, but let's see guesses in the chat. I will have to be I can't react, but let's see. What do you expect to be announced soon, TM? I mean, how long is there left of this year? Like 1.5 months? I'm really curious. I'm going to read your comments and definitely not wink or anything or blink here. I see Climb's getting a server up. Fantastic. Let me see. I'm seeing the guesses here. Okay, okay. Something related. Let's see. Cosmic Whiskey. Yeah, in time for Christmas. Christmas engineers. Prototech. The proto potty. That is right. That is something we've all been waiting for. The proto potty. Okay. This is good stuff. I'm liking the guesses. I'm liking the guesses. The announcement that 2025 is coming soon. That is a big announcement here, for sure. What could 2025 mean for Keen and for space engineers? I wonder. What was... Okay. I like this. I like what I'm seeing though. I like the there's some solid speculation here. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to show this in the background because I'll say this as well. I've actually had some, I think I can share this, yep. I've had some hands-on time with VRage. And because, you know, normally I'm kind of like it's, you know, we got the guys in the team working on it, and you know, the programmers are working extremely hard, and it's always like, oh wow, this is some nice footage here. But I've actually been, I guess, like getting even more hyped and getting even more like excited for the future, because I'm telling you, like, you see this video behind me here. You're like, wow, it's pretty cool, right? I'm telling you, when you're like inside of the engine, seeing it with your own eyes, playing around with this unified grid system, it is... Yes, I do play sometimes. Proto cheese. I'm reading here. Let's see. I can't react to a lot of these comments, just in case, you know. I mean, also, you know, it could go the other way. Sometimes I might react to something and it's completely wrong. So I got to be careful here. But fear not. As I say, as I think we've said with Marek as well, there's going to be lots more to discuss in the coming months. Okay, so other than this, I'm going to ask... We're going to come in for some solid Q&A. I'm going to hide this just to make it clear that it's not specifically about, because I know you guys have a lot of questions about VRage, but it's not too easy to answer for me right now, just because of like, either because the technical questions you might have, I'm not the best person for it at this moment, but also, as you can probably imagine, there's many things in this experimental prototype good stuff that I am not able to say right now. But, so ideally, some more general questions or any questions you have about space engineers, I can try and address some here before we jump into the showcase. I'm reversing it as promised, so you guys will have at least 15 minutes of Q&A here. Let's go for it. Ideally, put the question brackets at the start of your message so that I can more clearly see the questions from the comments. I guess that makes sense. Yes, Lieps. It's a little bit of... let me ask you, Lieps. What, for you, is it... I'm still curious about Thursday versus Fridays, to be honest. I think in some, I guess, having it solidified would probably be the main thing. But I'm generally curious because Friday seems better for many people, but Thursdays has the history. You know, we were streaming on Thursday just the other week, I think. With no, was that a Wednesday? Oh, because the 11th anniversary fell on a Wednesday. So, and you know, we release updates on a Monday. So already there, we have different days depending on what's going on. But yeah. Let's see. I like Fridays. Like, I was ready for Fridays and missed the last stream because of it. Was the last stream on a Thursday? Or the last stream was on a Wednesday, wasn't it? But that's because the 23rd was the anniversary day, I think. So, I hear you there, Lieps. I see your question, comments about this pretty frequently, and you have a very valid point. And yeah, it's I like to think that we're gonna get to this point where we can. It was better at some point. So yeah, I agree. Right. I hear you. Mr. Grey, welcome. Has Keen looked at supporting Linux Steam Deck, or at least fixing the triggers? So Steam Deck works because I've seen people in person playing on Steam Deck, but I think any Steam Deck players rise up. But I believe it's not a perfect experience. Would that be accurate? But I know it does work. Brian Etta in the chat, actually. Brian Etta, when they visited Prague, I saw them in. They whipped out the Steam Deck and they were showing me playing Space Engineers on that. So I know it does work. Linux is another question. The thing is, it's definitely not something that is currently being worked on. I mean, even now we have a number of platforms that we manage, and it's not impossible, right? We've already moved to over these last 4 or 5 years, expanded on the sorry, I'm just reading the expanded on the console and the platform options. As for Linux, I know it would be big, especially people want like the servers running on Linux. But I know also, I'm pretty sure there was community members who had Linux dedicated servers. I'm pretty sure they figured that out somehow. Calavra, welcome. Random stuttering? Random stuttering on the Steam Deck. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna, because I'm looking for the answers to this as well. Time to rewrite history. Tank tracks when? Oh, Linux on Proton crashes a lot. Does Steam Deck work with Space Engineers? Holy hell, if I knew this years ago. Anyone know the experience? Yeah, like, let's for a second here. Let's if you have a Steam Deck, I'm trying to see the. Oh, okay. So look, Brian says a Steam Deck are barely acceptable. So it's I think it's, as I say, less than ideal. Brian, just to expand on that, is there areas where it works great and like scenarios and multiplayer or some kind of situation where it doesn't work well? Is it like, I'm not sure. I mean, for the record, we don't state to have official support of, like if you go onto the Steam store, you'll see games that are like Steam Deck approved. Like I don't think we don't have this Steam Deck approved. Like I think on the website, I think it says something like partial compatibility, which is true. Yeah. Beeper says I play Steam Deck. It does work. And Beam, you were just saying earlier that it stutters sometimes, right? Okay. Keep the questions coming, guys. And also, as always, repeat the questions, because I've already lost some that were off the page. I see Janusz in the chat. Janusz! What an absolute pleasure. Guys, we have been blessed with the presence of the glorious trailer maker. So if you saw the recent Contact trailer and you thought that it was the best trailer of all time, well, that's Janusz right there in the chat. Yo! So yeah, Bieber's saying you just have to save the game often. It says unsupported, triggers need remap. Yeah, and I know we had one at the office, and I know people were, playing around with it, and I think there was definitely discussions around it. It always comes down to, like, this is always not like the best answer that you guys want to hear, but it always comes down to priority of resources. I'm not sure how much work would be required to get it running to an acceptable level where we could say stamp of approval, this works on Steam Deck, you know. It kind of comes in back, in a sense, back to the Linux question, because you were asking about Linux as well. Like, at the end of the day, like, if we could snap our fingers, we would obviously have it on every platform. It's the more players that can play and in more places, right, the better. Playing Space Engineers on the subway on the way to work or something. Okay. Yeah, we got a showcase server and a bit going on. I'm not sure what Climb's cooking. Oh, okay, hold on. We might not. I'm having a sort of report that the connections are like. All right. Okay, I just wrote. I'm not sure what that's about. So next question here. I'm gonna have to kind of go through there. Some questions I have to skip, unfortunately. There's a lot of questions I have to skip. So you saw someone else also, will there be a playtest of VRage 3? What I will say on that, I can't promise a playtest or announce, a playtest, but I think what I will say is that, like with anything that Keena's does, it's always been really important to have community input, relatively early on. Now, I think VRage 3 has been brewing for a long time now, but also it has to be in some kind of a state where it's beyond, because a lot of it is kind of like for devs, if that makes sense. So there would be certain things required for it to be more opened up, but like I just kind of emphasize again that in terms of involving the community with development of anything that we're doing is, and or at least reading the ideas, the feedback on it is, and that's why so many of these recent updates have been kind of I wouldn't say necessarily always like planned because of the community, but they've definitely been molded by the community sentiment and hottest requests at the time, if that makes sense. Well, that's it, Snow. We're not trying to sell anything. I mean, that was a question about asking about access to VRage 3. But what we are doing, Snow Fox, is that we are talking about what we're doing and showcasing the incredible tech which the guys are working on. This is, we've already shown just today. I had the this unified grid system. You guys have seen the volumetric water stuff, which is also being, it's been a long-term, huge research and development into volumetric water. This is just some of the things. So it's not so much as like selling you on the engine, but I feel like majority of the community are really excited by what they see happening at Keen behind the scenes. Does that make sense? Because the reality is that VRage 3 kind of built from the ground up. It's the future of Keen. So that's, I think, the main thing. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to. I for one love the openness and showing off the features if we do the game directly based off those features. VR, I would love VR and Space Engineers. Again, I've had the pleasure of playing VR Space Engineers in some form, numerous times. I already mentioned to you guys that we were doing experiments with VR years ago. We had the dev kit in Valve Index. Just after I joined the company in 2015, we had I think it was like a couple months after I joined, we had the dev kit, and we were playing around all kinds of stuff, both games and kind of just some quick experiments and research. And just touching on VR, the statement, the opinion is the same, is that there's a lot of VR love at Keen. Marek loves VR. He loves his Quest headset. He's all like a number of times he's kind of raving about how good it is. So I think I've always said this. I feel like VR plus Keen, and it's more like it's a kind of a question of when rather than if. Like I think at some point it's going to have to happen, because we do. It's very very cool stuff, and I think the reason always again comes down to the resources. We have a set. We have our team. And it always was, do we work on new features, new blocks, all of this stuff, which can impact, the whole player base, or even, 50% or 2/3, or a feature which, I think VR usage is, I don't know, it's probably over 1 in 10 gamers probably have I don't know what it is, but it's significant now, and it's still growing. The headsets get better and better. They get more affordable and so on. So I think it's not like, I don't know if it's like exponential, but it's definitely on the rise. And I haven't got a headset. I've done a lot of VR, but I haven't had a headset or played VR for some years. But I really am like hyped to get back into VR at some point. So, and I get it, like, especially, in a space game, in a cockpit, looking around, I get all the reasons to have it. I think it was also, about doing it right. Good performance, good, intuitive controls. There's a lot of things, like you can kind of hash a VR implementation together pretty quick, relatively speaking. But like, I think if in whatever form it would come, I think it'd want to be done really well. So that's my VR ramble, but it comes up quite a lot. But I just want to emphasize that we do like VR, and I do think it's part of the future. In general, future of gaming. And there's been some modders have done some really cool stuff with VR. Like Sectan made like a whole separate VR experience that wasn't even in VRage. It was just using the models, and that was cool. And we've probably had 2 or 3 different community mods getting VR working. I feel like even now there was a project, like a more recent project with people working on VR and Space Engineers. I just don't know what the status of that is right now, but yeah. Okay, next question here. Next question. There's actually plenty of questions for me, so it's good we started with the questions tonight. Let's have a look. How long do we need to wait? So, in terms of official news, I'll just say, remind this again. Big update has just dropped. That's the main thing. So big updates just, no. Well, how's I was going to word this? So Marek said we have one big announcement to make before the end of the year. And it's something we've all been waiting for. I'm quoting directly there. So we already talked about it today, but so there will be some form of sorry, I was distracted with the barking. Key news before the end of the year, which is like a month and a half. So it's not going to be long now. And I already said November 18th it will be time for the November newsletter. I also said about this that this is really a newsletter you do not want to miss. So I don't know if we have any mods in the chat, but if you're not signed up, I know recently you probably have heard enough of me saying newsletter, but I promise you guys, this is one of my biggest promises. It's definitely, it's definitely going to be a great read come, I've lost track of the date, Monday, right? November 18th, Monday. So keep an eye out. And it's also, yes, it's also a Starship launch, which is cool. Okay, other questions, guys. Let's have a look. Will the giant wheel bike from the Contact trailer be released in the workshop? I would like to think so. Janusz, are you watching now? I saw Janusz in the YouTube chat earlier, because there's definitely been some blueprints uploaded. And we always try to basically have nearly all the blueprints from trailers on the workshop. I don't know about that specific one, if it got missed or something, but I know there's a lot there already. And I don't know if there'd be any specific reason to not publish it. Show us the dog. That's a weird sounding Django. Oh, this is off topic. I got a cat wheel, guys, for Django. It was very exciting, but I'm just a bit concerned he's not going to use it. But the idea of him using it is very cool. Cat stream soon. Okay. Questions. I see the questions about scripts. So yeah, this is a question from Rock the Hitman about basically the fact that obviously programmable blocks and local client scripting is not available on consoles, and obviously this situation as it is is unchanged, and again the limitation being that it's on the it's not allowed to have pretty much scripting. Like, it's not something that we decide. But I think the question coming back is the idea of having a selection of scripts that are implemented into vanilla so that players on console can access them. Like, be that scripts that could be made by Keen to kind of replicate some of the stuff that, and the performance approved and all that, and to replicate some of the key functionality that the top scripts do. Or it would be, adding some of the top scripts from the community, which are, again, it has to be performance friendly, because that's one of the requirements, honestly, for the consoles. So I think this has come up a few times, but I definitely think this would be a good thing to have. I get that. Like, you guys know this. There's a list of things which differ from the versions. Not much. It's like the skins, the character drop skins. It's the client side mods / scripting. Anything else different, guys, about the platform versions? But there's not a lot if you compare the whole game. But I understand these are still cool things. So there's no newsletter on Xbox. Well, let me get the link here. I'll get the link for the newsletter so you guys can sign up. If you're not on, hold on. Where is it gone? I thought it was keensoftwarehouse.com/newsletter. Let me try this. I'm guessing the URL. That is right. Okay. All right, so there's the link. So you can click on that link and sign up. Okay. Here's my bet to you. So last time the second, I mentioned it at the end again. This is the second to last time I'll try to mention the newsletter. It's like, what's the word? The keyword, not bingo. Sign up the newsletter, and then next time I stream, you will tell me if it was worth it. What did it cost? Everything. You know, you'll tell me. And if anyone comes back on the next stream and says, yo, Zoc, I signed up for the newsletter. I got the new edition on November 18th, and I feel like I was, scammed. It was a letdown. If anyone says that, I will eat a hat, as the saying goes. So that is how sure I am that no one can possibly say that. If they sign up today and catch that next edition, yeah, that's. I think I'm done with the hyping here, but seriously. Okay. Aragaf, welcome. Good to see you. Have a look here. It's good. Aragaf, we're going to have a showcase server in a minute here, so if you want to jump on. We're prepping here. So I want to answer... What time is it? Yeah, we've been live for nearly 40 minutes here. So let's answer another 4 or 5 questions. Let's have a look. I see lots more questions, so I'll try my best. And again, if I ignore you, sometimes the questions I can't answer that question. So it's like, don't feel... You can see that, how to word it. I don't know how to word it. But I'm trying to answer ones that I can definitely know. Let me see. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, this is hard actually. Is there going to be more updates like Contact that will add some endgame weapons and tools? So I think when it comes to the next area that can be focused on, I think there's still parts which I appreciate, like weapons. I think people want more weapons. I think we could see more weapons. We could. It's but again, it's always like, what does the game need most? If that makes sense. Does it need more weapons? Yeah, because some say yes, some would say no, I'd rather have this. So that's what's always hard for our team when we have to prioritize things and plan ahead. We have to look at the and we're never gonna get it right for everyone in a sense, because I think the reality is everyone has slightly different priorities about what they want to see in SE. But there's always normally like an overriding theme, or like there's always something that stands out above the rest, if that makes sense. So like personally, I'm also of the opinion, this is kind of related to your question, I think there's a lot of like smaller things as well where they seem small, but they're like kind of not game changing, but they're like quality of life stuff. Like that's some of the stuff that I also feel really strongly about personally, because we saw it with the set and execute features for mechanical blocks in the last update. This was not like the same as adding this new exploration features, but for building, it's for a lot of builders, this is like revolutionary. I haven't, I've heard some stories already about how that's changing. So I always feel like there's definitely some kind of like low hanging fruit, and that's also something that makes me happy, because it's like there's always the big shiny stuff, but also I also think there's a lot of power in these smaller, seemingly smaller, but impact-wise are huge. So I think there are areas, there are systems, there are certain things that have been added in the last couple of years, which I think with like, you know, a couple tweaks and a couple additions can be way more than it seems. Am I making sense? I hope so. A bit of a ramble here for that question. Sorry about that. Good to see you, Seven. How you doing? Oh, there's plenty of plans for quality of life stuff. That's what I'm saying, Paul. Like, let's hear it in the chat. Like, our developers, they watch these streams, so trying to avoid like huge features. You know what they kind of are. Like we're talking quality of life things. Give me some quality of life things you would love to see. An example: GPS folders. I see that in the chat. People are seconding, thirding that. A lot of people about GPS. There's like 7 responses in a row about GPS. So, GPS folders. Anybody else? Like something on that level. It's not like an entire new mechanic, but man, the difference it could make in terms of efficiency to the gameplay, right? Is huge. Blueprint folders. So blueprint folders, GPS folders in general. This has been for a while something, but I think it was one of the quickest things people to write down. And I'm definitely, I don't know, do we have any developers? I know I saw some earlier, but I'm curious if we have any more. You never know, they might be lurking. You never know who's watching. I saw another one. Panning cameras. Yeah, I always liked that. I always liked there was a good mod by Digi, I believe, that was just a standard camera, but it allowed you to like look, pan, and tilt and stuff within that kind of sphere, like semicircle design the camera has. That's a nice one. 1x1x1 pistons. Oh, I see. Like really, rather than the long, it'd be like super compact, and it would like, it would probably like telescopic inside. That's an interesting one. Colorful icons. Folders for everything. Colorful icons. And there's, again, another really great mod for that. I don't know the colorful icons, if that's like we were talking about it on stream. I was streaming on Saturday, I think. We were having a discussion about this, and it seemed to me that it wasn't like all in favor, if that makes sense. I don't know what percentage it was. I think some people like the kind of the aesthetic of it being all like the same and so on. But I get it, because when it's colorful, it can really pop out. So it was quite cool to see it. I imagine being a feature, right, being a toggle or a switch would be the ideal situation, right? Best of both worlds. I'm just curious, like, how much is colored icons in the G menu, block menu? How much of that is a big deal? I'm just curious. Bigger hangar doors. Some people are here, but they more shy. Exactly, Calabra. A lot of GPS folders. I feel like that has to be the loudest demand if we're talking quality of life stuff here. YouTube on LCDs. Is there a mod for that? I've seen it. I've seen there's a Twitch integration as well. I saw that we were in Space Engineers and they had the stream on the screen as well. It was very Inception. Colorful icons much easier to recognize. Color icons make it way to define things in a toolbar. Small ship hangar doors. Small ship hangar doors. I guess that could be interesting for more custom doors. Like you can already do it, but it's an interesting one. Definitely GPS folders. I always play with color icons. Yeah, the moddable UI, again, there are ways, right? We've seen mods that do it. Like, I will say this, like, it's not easy to mod the UI as it is right now. That is true. Any modder will tell you that. It's been done. There's some great frameworks out there that allow that. So I have seen modded UI, but it's definitely not the most accessible area of modding. War Racer, good to see you. It's been a while. How you doing, Lanny Face? Okay, so I haven't read all these comments out here, but I'm hoping. It's good to see some of these, and I think it's I see a lot of these which I agree with you, which aren't huge, like game changing. Well, again, using an example, like they're not like the Factorum and Prototech blocks and all that. It's not that level, but still. I have to answer that question there from Etoin about the PC players and consoles. That's definitely not the case. It's scalable as ever. Like that has each version doesn't affect the other, if that sense, and but also through the development. There's been a number of examples on stream. We've talked about how development of Xbox version benefited PC players as well, and some of those benefits benefited a lot of PC players. I'm talking like performance and stuff. So, to the best of my knowledge, there is no limitation or anything on other versions. I mean, there's the scripting stuff, which is not limited by the PC. That's less limited by the rules. That makes sense. But I don't see that. I don't see that. Okay, couple more questions. 2 more. Maybe see. Let me have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Then we're going to jump into survival. Survival? Jump into showcase. Mods and scripts? But what do you mean by that? Like, the mods and scripts on PC aren't affected by the consoles. The mods and scripts on PC are affected by PC. Like, okay. Anyway. Ooh. Suddenly a few more here. What about an event controller input being a button pressed like a key on the keyboard or a button on the controller? I like that, John. Again, so I've always got this. I think there's a mod for that. That's the other thing you can check off your bingo. Because I've controlled mechanical creations with keyboard controls. I don't know if that's like there's some limits there. But having an event controller, like, when button is pressed, like, I like that. I don't know if there's any reason why that couldn't be or shouldn't be done, but that would be very interesting for, like, customizing how a grid, having certain functions assigned to new keys when in control of a ship. That's pretty big. I like it, John. I like it. I'm all for it. There is a mod for it, right? Yeah. But again, I say there's a mod for it. I guess the point is with this quality of life stuff. Honestly, I guess GPS folders is one because of the UI moddability. But I think there's probably not too much quality of life things, small change like that, which haven't been done by a mod. But I guess the whole point is to have it into vanilla, so it's always available without, needing to add the mod or anything else. All worlds. Multi-grid projector. I know. Multi-grid projector. That's been, I know. Subgrid printing on projectors. I know. That is also, I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking about it. I feel like that's going to be up there with the folders. The folders and the subgrid printing projections. That's... I know, yeah, that's probably up there. Or if we have a look at a list of quality of life stuff. Inverted transparent LCD. Hold on. Inverted transparent LCD screen. Help me, chat. So we have transparent LCD screen, right? Oh. Is it like on the edge of the block like that? But it's always this. So you want to have it where like, this is like the edge of the block and it would be like that. So it'd be at the edge of the block, but the text would be facing on the... Is that what you mean by that? I think. Because I think the mount point is on the edge. Let me just see. I mean, isn't that non-transparent? Yeah, I don't think they were throwing me off for like a just a normal LCD, inverted transparent, like not transparent. I think they meant the actual inverted as in like the glass. So the glass would be darker, like the rather than it being fully transparent or more transparent. They would be like, you know, when you have windows blocks, you have one side that's like tinted and the other that's not. Do you mean like that? I'm just curious here. Who asked that question originally? A bombadil. Like upper part of the bridge ship carrier windows? Oh yeah, all inverted like... I have to wait for here. Like how yeah. I see some responses to this. I'm just curious to know when Bombadil was asking this, what they meant by that. They said yes. Hold on a second. Oh, you're missing something here. No, to where you can see the text from the back of the LCD. I think you can, can't you? But is it not backwards, if that makes sense? Oh, 1 second, guys. We've flip image. Oh, like a flip image button. So you can like have it. That would fix it, I think. Well, either like having it placed differently, but a flip image would also work. Where basically, yeah, like a flip the texture, image flip. I think that's what they mean. Do you hear that? Did you hear me out? I couldn't barely hear it. There, that's Janga. That's the Janga. I would let him in, but he's in a very hyper mood, so it's he has company out there. It's okay, but he's sometimes behind the green screen here chilling, but he is. I don't trust him today. He seems like he's going to be knocking over stuff, unplugging cables. Okay, I've got it then. So image flip. Right, we got to it. No, I mean that should definitely be a thing. Being able to basically vary the placement of the transparent LCDs, and that would be nice. That would be nice. Whoa. Flip image button would be insane. There you go. Quality of life. Image flip, subgrid projection, GPS folders, blueprint folders. What else are we counting on? There was a lot of other ones, but like new blocks, there was like 1 by 1 by 1 piston. I don't know if I would count that as quality. I mean, it would be really cool as in terms of expanding blocks. I don't know if it's quality of life. That makes sense. Like quality of life is kind of additions and tweaks to existing things, but still like, there's a number we've gone through here. Remove armor edges. Well, in that case, I'm too slow on the... Never have this. There we go. That's why I'm sure VRage 3 is very nice. No armor edges. Smoothed corners. No sharp edges there. Anyway, that was all I wanted to bring that up for again. Anyway, like last question, because we've been live for an hour nearly. So 1 hour of yapping and Q&A mostly. And then we're going to jump into showcase for at least 30 minutes. Maybe we'll do an hour. We'll see how we go on here. So I think I'll do this moving forward. Unless, like, these streams, I like keeping them kind of raw a little bit. Because it means we can be flexible. Maybe if we get into deep conversation, we don't have to do other things, you know? We don't have like a strict, you know, list of things to go through. But also I think it's nice that we can, because I think some people are here more for answers, news, you know, conversation. Others are more here to like showcase some cool stuff and see some cool stuff. So that's why I think I'll continue to alternate it between doing Q&A first and showcase first. Remind me of that, guys. Okay, so last question. No, I mean, a most wanted 2 Mark II V2 update, I think is I would love to see it happen. All these things would be perfect for a most wanted update. And I remember the text we were using for that update is like, by the community, for the community. You know, that's the powerful message. It's a powerful song. Okay. AJ's asking me, is the ocean a soup? What is your opinion? It's salty. I'm gonna say no. Because I like to eat soup. And I wouldn't eat the sea. Anyway, that was a bonus question. Next question. Do you know why the view distance on Xbox got limited? It can only go up to 7 kilometers since a year or so ago. Hold on a second, Cat Guy. Because this sounds surprising to me. So, are you telling me that the view distance on Xbox was further? 100%. No doubt about it. And at some point, some update, be it on purpose or by accident, it got reduced to 7 kilometers. Because I didn't know about this. So no, do I know why? I don't know why, but can anyone else confirm this? Like, it was definitely a thing before and then it got reduced? Because on Xbox and consoles in general, like, we've only, to the best of my knowledge, not expanded, but extended things. Like, there was, we increased the PCU limit at some point. I remember there was from 100 to 300. I don't remember, but the view distance coming down, I don't know. But then Codster's saying it got reduced on PC as well. Hold up. Wait. Has meat, veggies, and salt. That is true, actually, Eps. Coming back to the soup question. Cat Sky saying 50 kilometers. I don't think so, Cat Sky. Because it's not even 50. Oh, God. Well, you can change it. Dedicate. So, like, what? Can anyone tell me what is the view distance right now? Or what you think it is? Because I don't think it is 50. Like, planets and stuff, but I don't think you can see grids 50 kilometers away. Or can you? Now I'm not even sure. Now, should I know this? Probably, but it was changing over the years on all platforms. There was tweaks, performance to lodding. I've no doubt, but I didn't know everything more recently. 15K. Yeah, 15K. It's always been 15K. On dedicated servers, sometimes the guys boot it up to higher or lower to reduce performance, but I don't think it was ever 50. 50 would be crazy. 50 would be awesome. 15. So you're thinking on Xbox it went from 15 to 7? Yes, hold on a second. But Jim Massive saying it used to be 50 since Warfare. It got reduced to 7 since Warfare. But is this on Xbox? Like, it was 50 on Xbox? Like, there's no way. Hold on, we've got a bit of a mystery on our hands here, guys. It's 15K. You get a small performance hit at 30K. 50. Everyone's saying 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Keen is 5 kilometers, so Keen dedicated is 5, and then private servers is 15. On PC, the max is 50. Aha. The max is 50 on PC. I believe the setting on Xbox let you choose 5 or 7. Oh, okay, so on Xbox you can choose between 5 or 7. 15 default works a treat on my $300 PC. Okay. Yeah, on Xbox. Honestly then, Jim, it sounds like 50 might have been a mistake on Xbox. Because if the default, like the fact that it was defaulting to 50 on Xbox and it was 15 on PC, unless it wasn't the default, like it sounds like to me maybe that was an oversight that it was 50, which I'm sure in many ways would be nicer, but surely now performance is much better. Like maybe 7 is frustratingly low from what you're playing, and maybe 15 would be at least something, but I feel like 50 was probably an oversight if that's what happened. 5K is the lowest on PC. Okay, it was lower than 50, but more than 7. I honestly, I can't say. Well, you say it was after Warfare. I don't remember that happening, and it's hard for me to say if it was for sure, if it was done intentionally, and if it was, the kind of reason. I mean, we can imagine the reasons why. The reasons would have been to increase performance, or at least to guarantee performance. But yeah. Something to ask about, I think. I'm curious what happened there, so... Interesting. And if you guys, if you're playing on a server, like, what do you guys normally run then? Like, what are you normally running on your PC, or your dedicated server you're running? You're hosting for others? I'm curious. Because I don't normally change it, to be honest, but I also don't normally set up the servers, so... Zombies? That reminds me, we have to check in with how the AI mob was getting on, because there was I've ran away from zombies and space engineers, and it was pretty scary actually. There was actually this really cool scenario we did. I think it was one of our server nights. We were playing on a server, and we were in like a dune buggy, and then we were like going across the desert, and then we kind of pulled up a facility. It was overrun by zombies. The zombies were walking around, and we had to fight our way in. And like, I forget exactly the objective, but 100%, like, I play like a zombie scenario. It was pretty legit, actually. It was like probably a year or two ago. So, my memory's getting so bad. It all kind of blurs into one these days. I wish I was better with names. There's a mod reskin. Yeah, I mean, I think it was it wasn't a wolf reskin. I think it was like legit built from the ground up. But yeah, it was fun. We had fun with that. Okay, right. Let's jump in. We're definitely over an hour now, so let's jump into the server. Let's see if people are on it or not. Oh, there's already 13 people in there, so there's probably going to be builds already. So server time has arrived. I'll try and answer some questions as we go here. All right, let's see what you guys are cooking today. Gave your live a thumb down because you avoid the real questions. Goodbye, sir. What can I say? Redneck, Road, I did definitely not intentionally avoid your question. Unless it was a question I couldn't answer, but you're not alone, Redneck, in the disappointment. There was at least like 10 questions I didn't answer. It's a crime. All right. We need some thumbs up to fight up, to balance out Redneck's downvote. Right, here we go. Oh, okay. Building should probably be off by now. You guys, I need to make sure the server isn't online before I load up to it, because it's already full of stuff. Let's have a look. Holy moly. So it looks like today's going to be a ship showcase, because we're in a space. So it's not going to be... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to take me a hot second, guys. I see some incredible ships though, so this is going to be a ride. What a tardy lightning. I'm very proud of the community for getting together and lining everything up perfectly. There's not like some mess. Everything that I need to look at is right here in a nice line. It's beautiful. Community... Yeah, you know, that's what's kind of cool about this. You're looking at like a community fleet. I always imagine it like... I don't know, like... Well, for me, it's always looking at BSG, you know. Battlestar Galactica, you have like the colony fleet. And it's kind of like a whole mix of different ship classes and functions. You have like a party ship, and it's all over the place. Mining ship, all with different stories. So it's kind of interesting, because you know, you see a lot of builds like on the workshop, of course, you see a lot of builds around, but seeing all builds from different creators all kind of formed up together here, it's not something you see every day in SC, to be honest. Even in survival servers, you might see like 5 or 6 ships, but it's kind of cool, actually. The performance is going to get better as I go through these and delete them. I guess we can stream until my birthday, guys. 50 minutes. Okay. It's your birthday today? No way. All right, let's start from this end then. I'm drinking tea with milk. Okay then. I'm gonna have to really have to do a speedrun of these builds, guys, because you filled the server so quickly here. So the passion. How many people we got? 23 now on the server. So I do apologize for the late builders, the late joiners there, because the others, it seemed there was already a lot snuck in and got their ships in here. So this is going to take us a second. If by some miracle we get through this quickly, we can open the building up again for some more in a second. So, right. Oh, this is a beautiful song. I love this one. All ships prepare for inspection. All right, I'm coming in. So, first up, we have... Hold on. If you guys are waiting in the meantime, if you could name your ships, like put a beacon or have a beacon or antenna or whatever, and just name it like the name of the ship by or the dash by the creator name, so I can just have a quick look who it's about. So this is the work in progress Factorum Starship by Wolf Knight. All right, Wolf Knight, let's see what you're cooking. So what I can immediately say is this is a long boy. There's no doubt about that. Look at that. I actually really like the nacelle design, but I like this section here. This is nice. Let's come to the front. See what we got. Okay, up at the front. It's a beautiful viewing platform. I should probably do the outside first, right? Okay. So let's come down the outside. An entrance there. Got some kind of round... always a good idea to add some rounded blocks to the outside. Kind of break up the shapes here. So that's always good. Not everyone does it, but a bit of round can always help to break up a build's flat surfaces. That's actually pretty sick. Look at the shadows there. That's pretty awesome. All right. Got some kind of paint job down here. Let's come to these nacelles. These look very interesting. The Prototech thrusters. Bit of pipe blocks there. Got the new antennas. That's very nice. Coming down. You guys are slamming this server. It's the rear engine section. Nice. Very streamlined here. Let's actually now come inside. So I'm going to have to speed this up. It's very hard because I always like looking at all the builds in detail. Seeing what's going on here. Ooh, spinning gyroscopes. Let's have a look. I apologize in advance if I miss any cool areas of your builds, guys. But so here we have the CIC. Nice. Looking out over the Prototech jump drives as well. Stacked up there. Which reminds me of, just for a brief second, I got like a Mass Effect. Oh, I wanted to say Tally, but is it? I think it's, is it Tally who stands by the generator on the lower deck, or is it Gareth? For some reason, this like control desk in front of this thing, I got just a little bit of, but I see things that I know others don't, because I'm imagining things. But that's what I meant. But anyone else? The Orville, clean. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is a very cool part of this ship. I like this. Turn around. We got this raised up. Okay. I saw a comment here which I got to read out. I love this stuff. Hello, I've been in love with Space Engineers since 2013. I admire the development that has come along these past few years. I'm very excited in seeing what you announce next. Much love. Well, there will be some kind of announcement, Saul, in like within the next month and a half. So stay tuned. How often the showcases? We do these showcases most streams that aren't like release streams, because when it's a release stream there's too much to go through, but Most of the streams that I'm hosting, I'm doing showcase because that's kind of somehow I've got myself into where it's like it's kind of my thing now. But you know, I stream here every week or two, and I also stream on my channel under this name, Azokali, over on Twitch as well. Sometimes YouTube, but normally Twitch. And we normally do that on Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays. Saturdays, Sundays, maybe both. So, yeah, feel free to drop by those also anytime if you're not always able to catch the Keen stream. All right, let's have a look. Never enough time for showcase. I always say this. I could literally do a 24-hour stream, 24/7 stream. We could have different hosts on and stuff and basically just infinite showcase. And there would never be a shortage of people's builds to check out. Okay. Anyway, I've got to move on. I'm slowing. I'm only on the first ship. Okay. Interior check. Okay. Corridors. Man. And then we come to this front room here. That's a nice... It's got a good view out here. Look at that desk. That captain's desk there is looking out into the stars. Yeah, so there we go. That was the work in progress Factorum Starship by Wolf Knight. GG. Oh, I need to... Oh, no. Am I going to be able to do this? If I can delete these still, I'm going to do all the hackers, man. Hold on. Right. I'm just deleting these so I know I've done them, but also for performance, because it should get better as I go through these here. So we've got some smaller ships here now. The Copper. Yes, it's vanilla. We've got a spinning billboard. That's a nice touch. Made possible with Klang's black magic duct tape. There you go. Yes, it's vanilla. So we're looking at a fully vanilla build. The Copper here. And I like what I see. Look at this. Large, small grid. Beautiful angles. Paint job here. A little bit of asymmetry going on. The glow from the cockpit is also very nice. Coming down the side. Got thrusters, the SV01. All these little like kind of armor panel wraparounds here. That is a very nice rear section right there. Look at that. Got a combination of we got hydro, we got warfare thrusters, modular thrusters. Sorry, I was gonna those mixed up. All right. So this is a small grid. It probably won't be as much to look inside. Keen live view. Please, I want to show my creations. I feel like there's some people who've waited for months to get their stuff showcased. Maybe they've never managed to do it. But I know like there was a couple, you know, and we made a dedicated effort to try and check out their builds that I'd had missed. But I do believe if you catch these streams enough, or if you catch my streams, there's always, you know, you'll get showcase eventually. I have no doubt about it. This is nice. I like the holographic projection there. Access hatch control. That's nice. It's really cool, actually. Anyway, moving on. This is a nice interior here. Ooh, little light strips there. That's nice. Little neon night strips. All right. This is... wait, who made this again? I missed the name, didn't I? I think it's... who built this? Hold on a second. I got to get my character here. Just in case there's any doubt. Molten Carnage. All right. Molten Carnage. I got to come back to this room because this was awesome vibes. So come back down to this central room. All the red. I love the light glow behind the cryo chamber there. This is some incredible detailing here. We've got the kind of rifle rack there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, look at that. All the detail on the roof as well. The panels. Scripts are running. Sit in the flight seat here, and that's the view. That is fantastic. Very nice. All right, I'm going to delete this one real quick, and then come and have a look at this one. Now, this has got like some kind of stealth paint job on. Look at this. Reflections for days. Well, I say stealth, like, I mean, it's obviously white at the front, but it changed the shape. Let me just come inside here and see. Oh, it's like red v blue. Oh, okay, so it's similar. This one has a whole crew inside. Oh, I think I like the interior here even more. Like, I like the black interior with like the blue glow here, but there's some got the skylights as well. This is nice. It's just a different paint job. Yeah, I think so. But and different lighting here, but it's very nice. All right, the Copper then by Molten Carnage. Super. Right, let me. Again, I always feel so brutal deleting the grids. It's just to help out the server here. But we've got so many to look at. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm gonna get there. All right, next ship. We've got. Hold up. I think it might be Weapons Guy. I'm gonna double check. Yes. So Weapons Guy. Totally different build here. It's got these kind of like stabby things at the front. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. And as I often say, it's a very interesting build, being asymmetrical. Look at that. It flies like this. Mandibles. There we go. Thank you, Riv. I needed a good name for it. If you come to the side, what's going on in here? Okay, I don't think anything, but this is like a thrust section with the lights. Concrete build, pretty solid. Solid as a rock. The back. Yeah, that's funky. Flies like this. Wow. I tell you why I'm always interested in asymmetrical builds, because I just know I could never build this. I can never bring myself to build this, you know? Like, I just like, it must be perfectly symmetrical, but from what unless it's like, well, I think the asymmetry has to be intentional. Like, if you have a perfectly symmetrical ship and it's like slightly off by one block, right? Like a mistake, somehow you've managed to do that, then it's not good, because it looks like a mistake. But when you intentionally do asymmetry, I think it's super. Got a custom turret here as well. Artillery cannons on the side. Let's have a quick look inside as well. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I love those beam blocks. This is an awesome bridge. Very, and over here there's like a little server room off to the right. Like, you got the server stuff in here. This is a AAA bridge right here. Weapons Guy. It looks like there's a fold down. Hold on a second. If someone get... You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? That was perfect. Nice. I love when... Also, when you get into the cockpit, it like changes to red. Focus mode. Right, if you jump out again, let's see that fold up. I got the dramatic sun on the top left as well. Let's see it. So every time you jump in and out, it like folds up. Let's see. Yeah. So there we go. So the lights come on, nice and bright. Folds out. All right. Let me have a look around. Yeah. And now sit in it one more time. I'm up close now. I'm ready for it. Maybe I should sit closer like this. Imagine I'm just behind the engineer here. Ready? Bit of stream delay. Or anyone can sit now. Oh, I think it has to be Weapons Guy. Don't know if they're there. Oh, here we go. Yes. Very nice. Fantastic. I love all the little like the kind of you got like the scanning seats and stuff. You got the other. This is just very, very nice. I love all the like the reinforcement struts, the verticality, the pipes, the detailing. There's a lot going on here. Like, it was interesting exterior with the asymmetry, but this is awesome. And obviously it's a mix. Yes, you guys guessed it right. It's obviously is a mix of large and small grids here, because you can't get this level of detail with a large grid normally, like this, unless it's made out of like existing blocks. But I'm telling you, that's why it's something like a unified grid system, 25 centimeters, okay, can be. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's always that where you have like nailing the lighting. This is your weekly reminder, guys, that lighting, good lighting, it's a little bit thrown off right now with the spotlights, but good lighting is such a huge part of a build. This is really, really nice. I like everyone who's got. You guys can do that if you guys are in the server and you can't paste your stuff in. Maybe just populate the ships. It's actually, it makes it very cool for the showcase to see like a crew of engineers walking around the ship. That's actually awesome. So thank you to like just a bit of RP checking the old wristwatch there. Nice. Okay, coming down the corridor. Who's running? Let's see the gang run. They said they don't know where I am. They don't know where I am, and then the delay on the stream. But let's have a quick look around then if I get any of a... Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, that's what this is. So this at the back is like it's another ship, right? It's got the Prototech drill on, and it's like a worm. So this section like attaches and drills through asteroids and stuff. So this is actually like a separate ship, but it's funny because it kind of blends in to be part of the body of the ship. Like without it, it would just be like this shape. But it's interesting that it separates like that. Okay, let's come back in here a second. There's multiple decks here. There's a lot to look at. We have little we got crew quarters down here. Some crew quarters, yeah, some more crew. It's cozy in here, isn't it? It really feels like this feels like a room on a ship, actually. No wasted space, you know. All right, let me have a look. I think we might have to dash on here, but I think other than that, there's some smaller rooms off to the side. But weapons guy, what was the name of this ship? Did I get the name of it? Ooh, I don't see a name. No, I don't see a name, but it's fantastic. All right. Okay, there was quite a lot of people inside. All right, next ship, next ship. What is that? Cigarettes? What am I looking at here? That is officially every day in Space Engineers a new experience. That's the first time I've ever seen a pack of cigarettes, a big pack of cigarettes, flying through the space in Space Engineers. Maybe it's not for you guys. Maybe you've seen it before. What can I say? I mean, this guy's having a ride. This person too. trying to light them. Can you imagine? Imagine if we had like not a candle, but like I don't know, some kind of block which you could, if you shot at it, it would like set on fire and burn and would like, I don't know. You know, you get what I'm getting at, right? 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. Well, the more you learn. Well, there you go. And who made this? Inspiring creation. This was made by Swiss Leo. Well, 500 cigarettes flying through space from Swiss Leo. And a lot of flares. All right. Don't let me turn off shooting, guys. No! Oh, it's okay. I thought I crashed the server for a second there. Okay, next ship. Are we halfway through yet? Not at all. Okay, so coming to a smaller ship here. This is... Oh, I don't know who it's by, actually. There's two names. There's Petty Lau and Brian Atta. Maybe both. This is the variable geometry lifter. No, oh, here we go. Thank you, Brianetta. So the variable geometry lifter, no scripts by Brianetta. So it's in the name. This is a lifter. It's cool. I like this. So this is nice. Did I see a VTOL thrust? Let's see it. Let's see it, Brianetta. See them functions. Yeah, look at that. So you can thrust up nicely like that. Very industrial look. Got those double mag plates. Oh, and look at that thrust. Yeah, that's rapid. Rapid thrust here. No, I know I'm lacking meme knowledge, apparently. Terrible. What can I say, Liebs? Every day. Oh, yeah, you've noticed that. Large thrusters on a small grid. Yeah, you guys are seeing there's a lot of subgrid... not subgrid. What's it called? I've actually gone blank. Not subgrid. Super gridding. Thank you. Can't believe I went blank there. But very nice. Good stuff, Brianetta. Huge amount of thrust for such a small grid. There it is. The variable geometry lifter. No scripts. I don't know if it's... Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. I've reached the spawn point, and we're on to the next build. This is the C1000 Acheron by Swiss Leo. So we had the cigarettes by Swiss Leo, and now we have the C1000. Look at these. It's pretty bulky. It's small. It's like a smaller warship, but it's definitely, you know, dense, we'll say. Got a rail on the front. We've got artillery cannons covering the ship. Big mag plates in the back as well, I guess, for towing stuff. Are those... I can't tell if those weapons are, like, manually aimed to look epic. They're all, like, you know... Or if it's controlled somehow, because they're all aiming towards something over there. It's nice though. Let me have a look at the inside as well. It's kind of mirrored, I think, on both sides. You never know; it could fly like this. But I don't think so. But yeah, it's pretty much mirrored on the bottom. And I expect this doesn't have that much interior, like other than the control. I reckon it's mostly for. Oh, hey guys. Alright. The whole gang is here. Yeah, I reckon this is the majority of the interior here. We've got the control seats. Standing desk, we can come up here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I like that little gyroscope in the roof. That's a nice touch. Okay, we got the survival kit. Is this survival already? I wonder. Who's sleeping? That was... Top hat, man. Well, yeah, it's an outfit there. Let the man sleep. Okay. It's so funny going around here. Got the cryopod there. Okay. See if there's any other interior here. Oh, I don't think there's a ton of interior. Like, we've seen some rooms, there's a bit of crew quarters, but like, I know ships like this. If you look, if I fly through it here, we got plenty of components, plenty of stuff going on, but it's built for fighting. Like, that's its main role there. So you can respawn on it, but mainly that's it. But it's yeah, very nice Swiss Leo. No more of those ships to see in a fight, I think. So, and there was so many people inside. Let's all right, everyone to the next ship. Run. This is a new thing here. Everyone board this one here. So here we have oh, how many railguns was that? All right, let's see that one more time when you're ready. That was very nice. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. That was the what was one? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 railguns. Nice. And it is created by, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to come and close and have a look. Oh, hello. Rexcraft. Here we go. So a build from Rexcraft. With a little drill on the front as well. I don't have the name for it, but it's nice. With the kind of grey under hull and then the blue armor on top. Try and keep an eye out for those railguns firing, little wings. Oh, there we go. Whew, nice. And look at this. It's kind of got like this. They're kind of staggered fire now, but you have like this blue shape like this on top here. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice. Got the man, you got the kind of turrets as well. Let's see if we can board this vessel. Understand. The server is not full, but the showcase part of it is full. You guys are just too quick these days. Just load the server up and boom, everyone's on it. There's a camera behind lots of glass. That's very good. Okay. Here we go down. We have some interior here. Everyone's looking. Okay, just casually watching Fencible on the toilet there. Things that happen in the bathroom, stay in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. Is this where you can control it from? I also want this another build that has a minimal interior and it's again designed for fighting. Like as I fly around the hull of this, I'm not seeing a ton of interior other than that, and I reckon that is the control seat there. You sit here and you control it like that. So I don't think. Yeah, look at this. We're not going to find any interior. Like it's. Oh no, there must be. There's a bridge up here. Hold on. Oh no, I already saw that. Like this is the bridge looking out, but then you kind of come down here to the belly, and you can control the ship from down here as well. So there we go. There, Rexcraft, very very nice indeed. I really like this blue wraparound build. That's nice. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Next one's a lot smaller. I'm gonna guess it's also by Rexcraft. It's much smaller, but it still packs a punch. A bit of a glass cannon. Look at it. We got. Whoa! Holy, what is going on there? Is that, oh, those. Oh my goodness! It's launching missiles. Oh, it's launching missiles. Holy moly! Look at this. Let's track onto one of these. So each one of these. It's weld. Oh no, it's got blast door blocks. So much warheads. It might just be using the momentum to do damage. These are being launched away, and it launched 4 of them. This is a drone, isn't it? I'm seeing the remote control. So this isn't. This is like a remote controlled vehicle ship here, but you see, it had like 4 things docked to it on its wings here. It's a nice design, actually. And considering how small the ship is, launching those huge projectiles. Like the projectiles are probably a quarter of the ship size. You get those projectiles up to full speed. Devastating on a larger ship. Huge. Large grid missiles, exactly, Donovan. And even when it's finished firing those, it's still got 3 railguns for it to fire down as well. And it's going to be quick. It's very, very lightweight. There's no interior needed because it's a drone. But this is nice. A nice kind of companion craft for the one before Rex. Fantastic. All right. How we looking? Okay, we're making progress here. We're making progress. I think we can do all these today. I'm not sure we'll have time for more though, but I don't know. I don't think we've even got to halfway yet, so we'll see. All right. All right, let's have a look at this one here. Not yet on the workshop, will be soon. Lore, a new destroyer built to defend ECF, Earth Colonial Fleet, defense stations, and lead small to medium missions against the rising threat of the EOS warships, targeting ECF, Colonial Transport, and cargo ships. Okay. Let's see. AJ Renegade. Here we go. AJ Renegade here. So we're looking at a work in progress build here. I think not in the workshop yet. Front, we've got, okay, thrusters set back into the build. We've got some custom turrets here. Interesting. Again, new style of custom turrets here. And coming over. Looks like, hold on, we come back. Is it got an interior? Clean armor. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's got a bunch of custom turrets, but then also artillery. I'm actually curious here. Does it have an interior? You have to fly in. Oh, it does. Okay, wow. Okay. Wait. I don't know how I get into it, but I'm going to cheat. Oh. There we go. I'm somewhere in. So this is one of those ships you can actually fly through a door. Look. I saw this little like cow ship. Look at this. Flying down a corridor. How terrifying. Can they turn the corner? I don't think so. It needs to be... I mean, it's impressive. It's 3 blocks wide. But I don't think you can do it. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, there's the entrance. Where was that? Oh, just there. I see. So there's the entrance. Okay. Blocking the way now. RP walk. So I'm making a trailer here. And that's the other entrance there. So there we go. A build there from AJ Renegade. I think this one might... I reckon this one next is also AJ. I'm seeing the same style... I'm seeing the same style here next to... Let me just double check. Could be wrong. It is? Yeah. Oh, mind you, I'm pretty good at instinct here. Different class of ship here. Those new rocket launchers on the front. There we go. These kind of armor panels on the side. Interesting. Come around to the back. Building out a new fleet here from AJ. How you doing, Darkstorm? Good to see you. Newsletter on Monday, 18th. And it is going to be glorious. Absolutely glorious. Anyway, coming in the interior. It's pretty clean interior here. I like the little panels next to the reactors. Okay. Around here. I mean, these aren't huge ships. Where do you control? Oh, I think you climb to the bridge here. All right. Coming around. There you go. Got the modular bridge here. Love these blocks. I know there's some discussion about some different variants required, but yeah, it's very nice. Oh, bottom bridge? Oh, okay. Yeah, got to come down here. CIC here. Look at that. We got the scan. The mood lighting here. The submarine lighting. Awesome. So there we have AJ's section here. Everyone just falls out. It's always so sad. Okay. Oh, some small builds here. Hold on. We haven't seen many small builds, but there's one here. We have... Oh, another more AJ Renegade. So we got a little Y-wing here with a custom turret. Look at this. Next showcase. Ooh. probably my channel, actually. Probably on Sunday night. I think, actually, this weekend, because my parents are here. So I think Sunday? Are we doing survival on Sunday? I don't know yet. I need to figure that out. Okay. This is cool, though. Oh, and the gunners in the back? Yeah, we got Brian Eder in the back. Controlling the turret there. Nice. Like a mini X-Wing. Look at this. Is this also... Hold on. Is this also AJ? Oh, this is Easy Green. Together. So AJ's Y-Wing, Easy Green's miniature X-Wing here. S4's in attack position. Let's go. There you go. All right, I'll leave these builds because they're small. They're probably not taking up too much performance here. The performance is getting better, legit, like, as we go through this line here. Okay. Okay. Next up. Strong Hoover with, oh my goodness, with the USF frigate class HK Bloodhound. What a name, what a name. Oh, there it is. Another mean looking ship with a mean name. Got this hangar door ram at the front. Flares, custom turrets here, which look awesome. Look at this. They're basically, what are they here? They're not artillery. They're like, oh, they're small grid. Is that? I always get mixed up. I think that's small grid artillery cannons. There's little barrels here, and they're wrapped in armor plates. So you've really got a very, very customized turret here that matches perfectly with the color scheme of the ship here. Oh, nice. Look at this. The detail, the little fan in the back, like the wiring as well, little like kind of access panel, little antenna. This is great. This is very, very great. Very, very nice. The ship, in fact, is covered in these things. Hold on. Like all, yes, no, apart from this interior turret randomly, all of these turrets are actually custom. That is so nice. That's badass. That is very, 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 very cool. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the line. I think this is one of the best custom turrets I've ever seen. There you go. I said it. I've seen a lot. And I'm not saying it's the very best, is that because that would be impossible to say. But it is up there. Just the amount of detailing. And the fact how well it matches the ship. Awesome. Strong hoof. Very nice work. Holy details, exactly. So it looks like it's also got like a custom radar up here as well. That's also very interesting looking. Just spinning around up there. Okay. Coming around to the back. Mix of thrusters, armored thrusters as well. Come to the bottom. Yes, so many custom turrets. It must have taken ages to build. Don't worry, Streakski. Mine are the same. The turret designed by me and Kenneth. Shout out to Kenneth as well then. So we've entered the hangar. Got a couple of ships docked up here. Let's go to the front. Is my lights on? What's going on here? Oh, cool. Corrugated stuff. Come down here. There's a lot of interior on this build, I think. Well, this is the front. Okay, we've got the reactor room up here. Reactor room plus cryopods. I mean, a little fish tank. Again, you know, I'll say this because I can say it very easily because my ships have never looked this good. What I'll say is like, if your ships maybe don't look the way you'd hope them to, like so much of it is practice. Build more. Because the more you play, the more little like tips and tricks and block combinations you discover work really well. And I don't think all the combinations have been found. Like there's still ways that people... It's interesting, little windows looking out. What are we doing here? Oh, it's repairing the floor of the hangar. That's interesting. Okay. It's huge, actually. Oh, this is another hangar. Okay. Oh, I see. So this is where I came, right? I came through here. Came through the other side. And this kind of comes out. Oh, it's actually a door that drops down. We have a larger hangar here. This looks more work in progress area, maybe. Was it a whip? Oh, temporary block replacement for the inset connector. Also shipped from Omega's dry dock and published shipyard. Refitting exterior. Okay. So this is still in work in progress? I think this room is not fleshed out, right? But the rear section was. But it's really, really nice. Oh, this is the rear section. Sorry. I was a bit mixed up there. I was at the front earlier. And where is the bridge of this ship? I didn't see... Oh, or do you just control it? I didn't see... Okay, hold on. Just getting some music here. I'll need to go for just a second, guys. In like... yeah, I'll need to step out just a second and get another drink here. I'll leave you in the trusty hands of yourselves, and then we'll continue this. I will get through these today, I think. Don't see... But yeah, very nice, Tronky. Very, very nice. Right. How's my speed, guys? So many people inside. Too slow? Oh, a Kamoki is there. How you doing, Kamoki? Winky face. Yeah, I know. AJ Renegade. Okay, AJ, this is a very different ship here. Didn't expect this. Shameless Link. ID 3274779542. All right. Nice. Totally different build here. Oh. You know these little doors? Is it the, I think it's, Star Wars. I think it's the Venator? Is it the CIA? I think it's the Venator. The Venator has, like, these doors on the side where they have, like, clones manning the guns. I think they're like force fields to stop the, but they're like open. Do you know what I'm talking about, right? When I see these kind of open holes here, that's what the vibes I'm getting. Has the inside guns, I think, the artillery. Yeah, it has like these huge, like, massive artillery ones on the side. It's almost Covenant in aesthetic. Yeah, no, I see that. It's coming in here. The lighting's very funky as well. Green and purple lighting. Okay, so we got the control. So I think the interior is probably... Yeah, the interior looks like it's... Oh, it's... Yeah, the cannon chambers. Yeah. See, that's what I'm getting from these, like, open sections here. Like, aim, especially, like, with another ship lined up. Like, there's a legit, like, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's a pretty cool shot where you get them firing out like that. And I guess these spikes are just intimidation. Got one large... So not a lot... It doesn't seem like there's a ton of thrust, actually. But, no, it's very different. I see the kind of artillery in the neck. I knew it. Oh, is it in the neck, is it? Oh, yeah. Is it in the neck bit near the... Oh, I'm honestly really curious what those are too, but it's interesting to if it's in the neck. But yeah, it's a cool section here. We got people firing out of there. Got the whole gang. Okay, AJ, we've got to move on. Let me see here. Next build. You guys, I probably wouldn't have looked at this build, so many builds tonight, but you guys got in so many. It's cold tea. That's definitely not good. Right. Oh my goodness, I just missed that. It just fired a ton of missiles from Lieps. So Lieps, hold on. So this is a build by Lieps. And I love the... Let me chase one. Hold on, I can't track it for some reason. There we go. I still got a shot of them. Boom, boom, boom. So they have this like FX block, which is very nice. It kind of makes it feel way more like... You see those things coming towards it, little flames on their way. In this, we've got inside here? Batteries. Warheads. Wow. Just missed the launch sequence there, but that was very cool. Okay, so let's have a look at Lieps' build. Okay, so it's a big one. Hold on, is it the biggest? I don't know what. Oh, not quite. I think this build here, the next one, it might be the biggest of today in length. I mean. So, welcome Jasta. Welcome others joining us to join the stream today. It's good to see you guys. What's that camera? Oh, what is this? Is that a cam? No, I don't think I've ever seen a camera so armored. Look at this. So there's the camera, right? And we're flying through, alternating, like vent blocks, like this way, 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 and the camera can see all the way down there. They definitely don't want to lose their camera, no doubt. You'd be very unlucky to have a missile like break the glass and then another one go all the way down, all the way to the end without colliding with anything and hitting that camera. So that's pretty impressive. I don't know how they came up with this, like alternating the thing. That's pretty wild. Okay, so we've got custom turrets. Also a nice one here. This is a nice one. This like rotor head is genius. How they did that. How everyone, like, it was so quick that people I mean, I think Keen published a thing about it using this, but I think when the hinges were being made, it wasn't designed for this, but it works very well for putting the small grid in the side, you know. So the lighting's nice without the torch. Look at that. Got the little red under lighting. That's very subtle, very nice. LUS. That's Lieps. Fan-frickin-tastic. That's nice. Right. I will have to step out the room for just a second, guys. Say, my birthday's in 2 minutes, so I've got to step out. And, oh my goodness. But I will leave you. I will leave the screen on this view here for a second, and I'll come back and we'll continue here. I think this is a pretty good view to end on. So just... bear with me. I'm going to put the kettle on. We're back in 5. I'm trying to think what we can do in the meantime. What I can leave you with. I'll leave you this, the chat with this. Okay, bud, grab you a Coke. All right. Let me know in the chat. Favorite update for Space Engineers ever since 2013. Name it. I'm out. Back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that's an even better shot. What did I miss? Has to be contact update Warfare 2. Let me have a scroll up here. Warfare or Prototech automatons. Warfare 2, Warfare 2. At this point, Prototech has to be contact. 100 the update with the text already worked. Deco 3 or contact. I'm talking like, I'm surprised people, no one said like planets or something. Oh, someone just attached all the multiplayer. Well, of course, multiplayer. I said since 2013. And thank you guys. Yes. I am now 29. As I say, the final countdown to 30, to the 30s begins. Oh, look, you're showing off now, Liam. Look at these. Look at that. That's such a cool shot here. Is that like a birthday, birthday blast there? That's actually really cool. The sun, the the ship, and then like these just various turrets just floating off into the abyss. You're still 28 in your homeland. That's true. That's true. That is very true. I'm older than you. Basically a toddler. I know. Anyway, yeah, I'm not planning anything crazy this year. Like I say, my parents flew out. We got some meal and stuff, but I guess for 30, I should probably do something a little bit bigger. Probably, right? New decade. Anyway, coming back here, Lieps, I'm ready to finish your build, but I don't know if. I mean, we looked at the exterior a little bit here. Let's actually go over this here. This isn't you. Oh, Lieps, I thought this was you. Okay. Hold on a second here. Lieps, I'm going to give you higher rank. I want you to repace your building, but I don't know if you can do it. Because let's continue here. I don't want it to... you know, bug out here. I wanted to finish that. No! The game just crashed. Did anyone else crash? Because that's going to be very bad for the server if that didn't save. Or is it just me crashed out? Thank you, Darkstorm. Thank you. Appreciate you. I just turned 40, not fun. Hollow voices. They say. What do they say about 40? A new era. Just you. Oh, that's good. All right, we're good then. Just me. I found a crash. Hooray. That's very good. Yeah, so Lieps, I'll let you repaste, and we'll carry on from there. Please don't troll, guys. It's just going to delay the showcase and mean that we're going to see less ships, so don't do that. I thought Lieps was like doing like a light show or something, but it turned out no. What's going on here? I know building's turned off. How to do this? My concern is if I turn building on, everyone will paste their stuff in. So, how do I do this? Is it on the workshop, Lieps? No, what I can do is... What is this here? Was this inside? I see like a fighter here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is by Lieps as well. I think this is probably docked inside, so I'll probably... Let's have a look. This is very nice. You got it? It doesn't, like, you need to override the PC limits, but I don't think it works, because it used to work for admins could override the build rules, but something changed where now not even admins can paste stuff in if building's turned off. So in the meantime, I'll take a look at this if I can catch. Oh, hold on, I have to do it in spectator. I think it's moving too quick. There we go. I got you now. Oh, you got it in. All right, right on. You can continue then if you found a way. I'm curious how you managed to do it though, Lieps. So coming around here. I call this fighter... No, I like this a lot. Sleek. This is great. Look at that. Fantastic. It's very, very nice, Lieps. And the ship we were looking at was perfect to match it here. Should we just wait here a second? Performance is good now, though. Damn. Silky smooth. Let me know, Lips, because what we can for sure do is do it at the end. Oh, that's a bit weird, or like a bit annoying, but I can look at all the rest of the ships, delete them, turn on building, and then we can paste yours in for sure if it's not working, and then we can finish on your ship. The finisher, what do you say? I will do it. You can't play the game on console? How come, Redneck? What's going on? What, like, specifically, what's happening right now? Oh, I know, I'm tracking something. So we already started on Liep's ship, but we're gonna finish it in a bit, I think. Yeah, I know, Lieps. Like, people have been behaving pretty well. It was, I think, when I stepped out, people were getting restless. So, just hang tight, Lieps, and probably what's this gonna take? Like 20 minutes, maybe? Is that optimistic? Maybe more. We'll see. So, pause on Lieps for a second. We have Rhinodyne. There's what it is. Rhinodyne here. If you could explain more on the questions I asked. Oh, I don't know which questions you asked. You might have to repaste those. I don't have them tracked. So, a totally different build by Rhinodyne. This is the block ship Owo Zat-1 Fury. I have Xbox, but yeah, predominantly PC. So at the front, it's a huge build. A lot of the modular thrusters. The top deck can go down as well below. Like, this bridge reminds me a little bit of the... Is it like a modern destroyer? I think, is it the US? Or maybe even the UK? You have, like, these destroyers, and they look... They're the stealth ones. And their shapes are so, like, say basic, but it's super... like, flat surfaces like that. The Zumvolt? Is it the Zumvolt class something? Is that right? That's what I'm getting a little bit from this vibe here. On the side doors. Well, there's a side... We have, like, a little... gun placement there, coming around the side. Coming around to the back. Oh, Swedish, actually. Okay. Too many rules? I'll be talking like PCU and stuff, Redneck. Like PCU limits, I mean... In general, like, if you have experimental mode, you can definitely do more. I don't know if that's what you're already doing. And obviously, if you play on dedicated server, you can also do a lot more. There's definitely... You know, some of these, there's definitely certain things in place to just ensure performance is kept to a certain level at least. All right, we got some custom turrets down here below. It's a huge build. More custom turrets. Round to the back, load of modular thrusters. And then on the landing pad here, I think this is a different ship that's docked up here. I don't know, maybe. So we can come into the back. So we have a crew. Looks like a Zumvolt. Lower decks, engine room, bridge. Okay, let's check out the bridge. Oh, okay. I wasn't quite expecting this vibe in here. Like white and red. Okay, this is different. Very royal colors here. There's the main control seat. Looking out over the deck there as well. I want to check out this area here. Is this like a rising platform? No, it's not actually. That's funny. Oh, maybe. Hold on. No, it's not. Oh, it's got a whole. It's got a cool interior. The home. So this is just warning because I guess this. Oh, okay. So this is like a hangar. We have miners in here. We've got the fighters. They come here. They leave the hangar. Stuff gets welded, maybe? As it enters, it leaves. Doors open up. Come out, fly out, and out you go. It's very, very interesting here. The Trafalgar. I think that's what it was called, right? I thought I saw Trafalgar. I thought earlier I saw Trafalgar. Oh, that is this name. I got the wrong name, guys. The OWO was something. This is the Trafalgar by Rhino. Trafalgar by Rhinodyne. Yeah, I thought I saw Trafalgar earlier. I don't think Xbox and PlayStation should have similar performance. I mean, it depends. If you're playing on the base Xbox, and the PS5, for example, it really depends. But if you're on like the Xbox One X or something, like it should be comparable. If not, then something's sus there, because it should be. Like it's definitely not significantly different. So that's the main hangar there, I think. Lower engine room. Wow, lots of huge big rooms to match the huge exterior actually here. A lot of reactors. See other rooms here. This is the main. I saw another hangar. No, I think that's mainly it. Oh, we got a reactor room here as well. Rhinodyne. Control room. Huge coming out here. And whose is this build out back? I'm just checking if this is also Rhinodyne or. Oh, no, this. Oh, I see. It makes sense now. It was behind. That was why. So this is the Spectrum Mark III OWO Zat-1 Fury. Made by Zat-1 Fury. Like landed on the back of this ship. But it is a big one here, for sure. Sorry I can't stay. Got to get the spaghetti. Thanks for checking out the Eclipse. No problem. Yeah, if you guys have the links or if you have the names to these, feel free to drop them in the chat. 100%. Like I know people are often asking where they can get this stuff. So I see there's leftover of Liep's. I think Liep's ship being carried around there. There's a modification there. Okay, let's have a little quick look at this bonus ship on the back here from Zat-1 Fury. Huge glass, very panoramic bridge here. Can we get through here? Oh, I guess we can just walk through here like this. Kind of got like an open back section here. We can. Oh, there's a rover in here. It's a very nice one at that. Oh, this looks super cool. With the look at that new flush cockpit. New flush cockpit. New Gatling. That's a very. Oh, what's going on? Are we flying? I think we might be moving. Yeah, I think we might be moving now. I've been kidnapped. Okay, so I've been kidnapped. Not my first time though, that's for sure. Looks like, yeah, hangar doors on the bottom, so this rover can drop down. But I love the rover. I love that. This is like the kind of control area for that. And then we can come to the front and have this. Oh my goodness. Now that is something I did not expect. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Just like being inside the main bridge here and just seeing that, it's actually pretty scary. With those lights. Anyway, good stuff, Zat. Let's see. Okay. Oh, he was building on stream. Is this Zat as well? Let me check. Because no, this is Weapons Guy. Well, there you go, Weapons Guy. Oh, with the shadow there. If you just have no lights. Damn. Hero Brian. Steve O'Brien. There it is. Anyway, good stuff there by Nat, and good stuff there by Rhinoldine. We move on. I think I'm not going to make my 20-minute mark here. So, this, we had the, now we have the Monarch. The Monarch by Rhinoldine. So another ship, wait, okay, that was it. So the Trafalgar and now the Monarch. Totally different color scheme, totally different ship. Are these lights from the ship? There's a little thin channel here I can fly down, like a crevasse. Look at that. Come around to the back. Oh, I think it's like a, it's like a law enforcement kind of vessel, like my assumption would be. It's got a lot of weapons on here. A lot of flashing lights. I think it's just, maybe not, I think it's just red flashing, but it looks blue because of the reflection, possibly. I can't quite tell, actually. No, it is that blue light? Am I tripping? I think it is blue and... No, it is blue and red. Look at this. Oh, it is, it's police. It says on the side, police. The police Monarch here. Police ship. All right, hold on. Let's have a look. Look at this front section here with all the decoration around the thrusters. Very nice. Being welders here. Okay, we've got access. That's also good. You can access all the thrusters as well. So this is like an access walkway. I like that detail there. Coming in, we've got the roof autocannon. We've got a little hangar. Oh, like a little fighter craft here, so we can drop out the bottom of the ship. We've got like this a small hangar area for at least one fighter, maybe two. Floor plan script. All the turret controllers coming up. Oh, here we are at the bridge. Target locked. There we go. King of Scotland police station. There we go. Hey, you've also can grab a snack when you're at the helm here. But that completely different to the previous ship there, Rhinodyne, but very nice, very nice. Some of the detailing on, I swear this front section's nice. I like that. Cool. Custom turrets as well. Yeah, I don't see many police-themed vessels in Space Engineers, but there you go. All right, we're moving on, guys. Quick, I've still got quite a selection to get through. +1 from Lieps. Okay, so 2 small ships here. You've got the Phoenix Knight. The Phoenix Knight with a very interesting fighter's color scheme here. Look at that thruster section at the back there, like a hydro thruster, which I guess doesn't burn this. It looks interesting. It's like this kind of like slit here. This, if the Joker had a fighter, it would fly like this. That's the vibe. Look at that. Purple. It's very nice, actually, like this little, like, purple highlights on this. Overall shape's pretty interesting as well. This is cool. Okay. Phoenix Knight. The Fire's replica of the one I made in Legos. Oh, that's cool. So you built this out of Legos, and then it's like, all right, time to put it in SE. All right. Is this another one by you? Let's have a look. Another one by Phoenix Knight. Another small fighter here. Look far in the front. Oh, I thought this was the cockpit, but it looks like the cockpit is hidden behind this first layer of glass. Particular armor. This is nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Little red lighting on the underside. It's a very dramatic skybox here. Look at this. Like, this is like, you could do so many cinematics in this. Easily. Little thrusters tucked in. That's cool. Yeah. What's this called? The tsunami. The tsunami here. All right. Does that not? Apparently not. Doesn't burn. Monday, House of Clang. There's going to be some interesting. Newsletter. Newsletter's always good, but this is going to be the best newsletter. You working now? All good, all good. I haven't spoken too much about anything in terms of big stuff today. Just teased about bigger things. Another build from Phoenix. Oh, hold on a second. I'm curious now. Are these... Phoenix Knight has been busy here. So as Phoenix Knight's got so many... We might have to blast through some of these. Because I think these... The next... This is basically... It's just cool to see. Like, look at this. These yellow... Oh, is this also... Hold on a second. I'm curious because I see the yellow. Okay, Phoenix. So... the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Plus the smaller fighter. The last, like, 7 ships were all by Phoenix Knight. Well, what is nice to say... These are all old ships. Well, let's have a quick... Just so we can get... we'll try not to get too in-depth with them here. Because I will say, moving forward with showcases, guys... At least per showcase, please try to... especially on these keen streams, because we don't tend to have as much time when we're doing a lot of Q&A. I would say try to limit your creations in the first round, if, you know, depending how many people are trying. So like 1 or 2 creations, like 2 is okay, but like if there's many, like, you know, it means that we can't showcase as many people. So there's nothing bad against you, Phoenix Knight. Just like a heads up, because I know there's a lot of people who want to showcase their stuff and haven't yet. But with that said, it's a fantastic looking fleet. This is my favorite. I'm getting like Pillar of Autumn vibes here on this one. I'm going to come back to it in a second. I'm not sure if this one's also... Yeah, on my streams, I'm a little bit more like flexible with that because we don't tend to have as many people showcasing. So it's more okay. And we can do like a whole showcase of a person. It makes, you know, for quite a nice segment. But I know on this, it's like there's always like 3 or 4 times more people stuff to look at than we have time for. So yeah, I just wanted to share it all at once because it's at once. No, I can understand that. Yeah, like I can see this is like a set of ships and it's fantastic. Like the matching color scheme, the different classes here, like it is. And I'm sure actually now you think about it, there's probably a number of people who have and would like to show that, and I would love to see that as well. So let's come in here and have a little look around what we've got here. So first up, we got the Wildfire by Phoenix Knight, the smallest of the larger builds here. Great, really interesting shape. I won't have to say too much about the color scheme now because I like the color scheme. Gray and yellow is always a solid one. So, quick interior check. Okay, got the controls here. Co-pilot, we've got the... I like that on the transparency. That's nice. Pretty pops. We got a space for a crew in here as well. We even got like some cafeteria here. We got some fish. People just... Top Hat Man just chilling. I love that. Top Man. It's like teleporting in the ship, sleeping. Watching something on TV. There you go. Interesting. Okay, so that was the first ship. Very nice, very nice. Next ship, we have the Firewell by Phoenix Knight. Mandibles there, come around to the back. Totally different thruster section of all these ships, in fact. Look at this. The layout is very different here, but nicely varied, nicely varied. So let's have a look. A little fly down. Okay, we got some... Oh, okay. Here's the interior. Okay, very good, very good, very cozy. Medical room down this corridor. Yep, seems sterile. Seems good. Yeah, nice lighting in it. Nice lighting. Good stuff in general, Phoenix. This is very good, very good, very good. Let me see if I can find the bridge. Wait, did I go past it? Hold on. This is always trippy when I fly through this. It's not the most... Oh, this was it, wasn't it? Oh, no, this was a different build. So we come in here. It looked quite similar with the asymmetry here. And then once again, is it asymmetrical? It is, yeah. The controls on the side here. So we fly it, and you fly it probably... Which makes it mean when you're flying it, it's kind of like off-centered like this. You know, the Mass Effect over the shoulder kind of look. Okay. Next up, we've got... Ooh. I don't see it. I see something. Oh, no, the Typhoon? I think the Typhoon by Phoenix Knight and Legendary Celt. Yeah, this is nice. Like, I think either this one or the next one's my favorite. Again, now we've got railguns, artillery cannons, custom railgun turrets as well, armor paneling, a lot more interior as well, I can tell as well. It's coming in here. Big antenna in the center. That looks nice. This is fantastic. Yeah, look at that section, the rear section. I've got some atmospheric in there as well. I guess this flies on planets as well, just fine. Yeah, a ton of atmospheric, so it's kind of like a hybrid hydro-atmo hybrid here. There we go. The Typhoon there. Got balls. Got them tanks as well. Break up the shape there. Let's have a little look. Ooh, okay. Lounge, engineering. Okay. You might have to skip over some of the interior here. What time is it? Yep. Okay. Okay. Medical room. Larger, because again, everything is like a similar style, but like the medical room is larger in this ship than the previous ship. Like we're getting up further and further here to the sizes. But overall, some nice interior design here, Phoenix. Okay. I'm going to be deleting these, haven't I? I'll leave them for a second because you know we're going to delete them all in a second here. So behind this, we've got, I can't read that, the Squall? The Squall, work in progress by Phoenix Knight. This was like a different, part of a different fleet, if I'm honest. Shape is interesting. It reminds me of one of my first ships I ever built in SC, like the ship that I drew when I was a kid. Like I had this dream ship. I used to always sketch, and it was one of the first things I built when I played Space Engineers. Like not completely, but some of the elements of it, it's kind of taken me back. Coming down. I like these cutouts in like the wing bits here. Yeah, this is obviously more work in progress. I'm not expecting too much interior. Yeah, okay, so there's not much interior yet. Just more like an overall shape here, but yeah, some interesting elements here as well, Phoenix. Okay. Oh yeah, this one here. Really like Pillar of Awesome, anyone else? Like it's maybe these side bits are different. Let's have a look in the back. Big old, I mean this could do with the Prototech thrusters probably. Like this little like hump in it's opened up. Reminds me of it a lot. It's got to be a bit inspired by. We'll do a bit of a free. So we're gonna open up the building. Lieps is gonna repaste their ship because they were in here, and then we'll open up the building and you guys can just spam some stuff in, and we can take a look at like rapid fire, like boom, boom, boom. That, you know, like I'm not gonna do breakdowns, but if anyone who wants to pace in a bit more today, we can do that in just a second here, and then maybe I'll turn damage on, and we'll see what happens. Oh, meanwhile, inside there's meetings happening. I'm not sure what kind of meeting this is. Kind of silent disco in the dark here, looking out over the reactors. I'm wondering if this interior is also more work in progress here. Yeah, I think it might be. I see the big railguns up front. Oh, this is railguns back here. There you go. So railguns set inside there. Where's the bridge for this? I feel like this has got to have like a CIC kind of deep, but I don't know if it has any. No interior yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing any interior, but in terms of like the shapes, oh, this is like this was nice as well. Like it had a more like round, not rounder, but like the engines at the back. Like this is I like this one, but there's something about this angular shape. Fantastic. And finally, in the fleet here, this is a little Phoenix Knight comp here. We have, I forget the name of that one actually. Oh, this was the Cyclone. There you go. This was the Cyclone. The Typhoon, the Cyclone, and finally the Hawk. Is that right? The LF-14, the Hawk. Okay, the biggest of them all coming in. Got a bit of ramming potential at the front there. We come down. The turrets. Some detail. The Avalanche. I think it's called the Avalanche. I think that's it, right? The front took so long to get right. On this one. More custom railgun turrets. I think the Avalanche is a more fitting name than the Hawk. The Hawk's a cool name, but for a ship like this, the size of it, the Avalanche overwhelms the enemy. Yeah, look at this. This is a nice, I love the little like winglets there. Fantastic. Thrusters. Is this a hangar? Oh, yeah, look. Isn't that? Oh, that's Lieps. That's the thing we looked at earlier. That's the file we looked at earlier. And it's like docked up inside. So this is one of those hangars. It's a bit like the who remembers the, is it called the dead drop? There was this scenario. I don't think it's in the game anymore. I could be wrong. Maybe it is somewhere. But there was a dead drop scenario, and you would like, it was like a PvP scenario that Keen made. And you'd run in, and then there was like this thing, and you would jump into fighters and then like launch down towards Mars. Walking around here, we've got the bridge. We're going up high. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the bridge. Got the script running. It's a great overall shape here as well. Where are we here? Oh, we're pretty high up. So the bridge is pretty high up here on the ship. But it's I bet there's a ton of interior to look at. Let me see if I can get through. Oh wow, there's like, yeah, all the kind of crew quarters here at the front. You've got, yeah, very nice. This is, I mean, this is fully spec'd out interior. Kind of like social area, canteen. Oh man, is there lower decks as well? Oh, this is like a whole stream build, to be honest. Med bay. This is built for a huge size crew here. Escape pods as well. Oh, this feels like an escape pod kind of area. There we go. Abandoned ship. Okay, so I think the escape pods aren't here, but I imagine they'll be attached to these rotor heads, and they will drop down through the holes in the bottom there. So that's a great little feature there. Man, what a ship! This, yeah, I feel like this has a brig. I feel like that Avalanche deserves its whole stream. So, I know I skipped over some of those a little bit there, Phoenix. Maybe if there's one that you really want to showcase more, we can check it out on another stream or on one of my streams. But oh, someone pressed abandoned ship already. That's why all the escape pods are like that way. Maybe that distress beacon. But either way, very, very nice. So I'm going to clean up the ships now. And I'm going to turn on building. It might get a little bit crazy. But the main thing is I'm going to definitely look at Lieps. And then we'll turn on damage. And you can repaste in some of these. And we can just have a final server destruction sesh in a second here. So prepare yourselves. Oh. Is that climb turning it on? It looks like it's already turning on. Hold on. Is this new? I think this is new. Alright. Just don't pace too quick, guys. This is going to take a second. Oh, is Lieps in? Okay. As soon as Lieps is in, I'm going to turn off building for just a second. And then I'll turn it back on, and you guys can paste some stuff in for the last kind of section. Oh, I think Lieps is on it. Right. Let's have a look. So coming back to Lieps, we started on this build. I had to dash off for a second. So very nice. Custom turrets all down the deck. Mixed in. Like, it's always, see this now. There's always, most players have a mix of custom turrets mixed in with like the standard turrets. Got that kind of red underside. That's what I was looking at. I was coming around here. Looking at that awesome rear section with the sun. We're back where we were. Yeah, that looks powerful. Very, very powerful here. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. I like this kind of bit inset here. And I bet this has a nice interior as well. Let's fly into the hangar on the side. Cool entrance as well. And we come. Aha. This feels familiar, Lieps. Like this walkway. Did I look at one of your builds recently? Or am I thinking of another build? I can't remember. But either way, this is a very, very nice hangar. The fighter we saw earlier in here. This is the kind of hangar that I like a lot with these light panels here. You can walk across this. Yeah. This is a great designed interior as well here, Lieps. We've got Top Hat Man running around. We've got crew quarters, bunks here. It's a dead end. I think this is this all... Let's see. Where's that bridge? Oh, here we go. I'm going to go from the bridge and then down. All right, this looks pretty serious. I wonder if we have a small central control area as well. The hangar design. Oh, I feel like like that's why the hangar felt, even though the ship was different, the hangar felt familiar. This is interesting here. This little airlock on the side of the bridge. If you need to quickly get out, like it's that really small door, and it's like a very narrow corridor. But if you need to get out in an emergency, you can do. It's a nice little subtle escape feature, emergency exit kind of thing. I love Clang Drive. I mean, the song or the thing. The thing, it's fun. You know, it's definitely questionable how it's working. I know it's a feature, but it's technically abusing the laws of physics. But I ain't going to be the one to stomp on that parade. So it is what it is what my thing. And I've definitely made good use of Clang Drives over the years. So I'm a user. What can I say? I think that's the interior, because it's not. Let me load the front. Is there anything in here? Or is this all just production and yeah? Oh no. Okay, engineering. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is like an engineering section. Nice corridors. This is nice design here. You have two different styles of corridors, but it makes for a very interesting vibe in here, where it's not just like symmetrical. Again, it's like asymmetrical corridors. Great use of the blocks here. My voice is actually starting to go today, guys, for some reason. I've been rambling particularly high, I think. Black Sheep's in the chat. What's going on? Oh, Black Sheep is in well, Black Sheep knows I love the song Clang Drive. No question about that. I was just curious. Clang Drive is a great song, yeah. Okay, Lieps. Well, this was very... What was the name of this ship? Hold on. Was this the... No, that's the Hawk is the name of the fighter. The Tanto. Here we go. The Tanto class battleship. Fantastic. I missed the CIC. Let me find that. CIC must be done, but it's always so hard to find stuff sometimes. Look at this. Okay, that's the lowest deck. Okay. CIC's... I might have to... Oh, here. Oh, how could I have missed this? This would have been a shame. Oh, this is... I mean, I almost missed the best room of the ship. Yeah, look at this. Holy moly. Like the catwalk above the green area, like server areas downstairs. Floating command, like the helm here with the kind of co-pilot. Navic, we got Navic. Look at all this. All the turret controllers. And then looking back with the bay windows out to the jump drive and the reactors. Yes, I mean, it would have really been a shame to have missed this. Very, very, very nice work, Liebs. That's great. Check on the reactor as you're flying. But all of this, like this design idea, when you have like this lower area below the thing, and you've got, okay, just servers. It's all it is, accessible to servers, and then also the AI blocks and stuff down here, and then above, where the light is coming up from the floor is super, super, super nice. So now, I might have not hit every room, but I think I probably, hopefully, caught the best of this, right, Liebs? Let me see, I'm flying around the back here. This looks like inaccessible areas. Okay. Oh, no, this is okay. I mean, there's clearly like maintenance shafts and stuff. Look at all this. You can access various components, maybe the different, this is like thrusters and stuff, survival kits. So there's all of this is all detail though. This all took time, but this way you can go through these corridors and without leaving the ship, you can access the thrusters to kind of fix them up and stuff. So that's always nice touch to have those maintenance tunnels. So yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Okay, so I'll leave the ship in. And I'm now going to turn on building. And you guys can go crazy for a second. I'm going to turn on damage in just a second here. So we'll test the hardware of Mr. Climb here. I've really got to finish this up. I just realized it's like it's nearly 1 a.m. here. Goodness me. Oh, holy moly. This is overtaking my screen. Okay. You guys are seeing a preview of next time. All the ships we didn't get a chance to look at today properly. There's a frog. Wow. Oh, I see holographic. Oh, ooh. Wow. That's nice. Anyone? Oh, give me a 07 salute in the chat if you want to have force field hangers in vanilla. He's nice. He's a like even like if called the function hanger doors are like also like you know they feel very like secure. Like maybe projectiles could still I don't know like I don't know like but visually they always look super cool on ships. Look at that. I don't know, like, how you'd balance them so they're not, like, I don't know. But, still. Holy moly. The Star Trek ship's getting pasted in now as well. It's a perfect time to turn on damage. We have safe zones, use the same technology for lore reasons. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Damage is on. Let the fun begin. I mean, yeah, this is just blueprint projections. If you're wondering how they were achieving those hangers. It wasn't functional, but it just looked cool. Have them work like shields in June. Only allow slow-moving objects. But the main thing is about, like, having a sealed hanger. Airtight, pretty much. But without, like, having, like, the hanger doors, so... Okay, guys. I'll leave this in the background as I wrap the stream up here. But let's see. Thank you so much for joining me today on this stream. A little, kind of a birthday stream, I guess. I'll be streaming on Sunday, I think. Over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zockley. And we should be back with a Keen stream next week as well. And of course, we have the next newsletter on Monday, November 18th. And I cannot wait for the kind of reactions to it. It's going to be super interesting. So that's what we have. And of course, there's the newsletter, but of course, as you guys know, like there's big things happening at Keen. Lots of stuff happening, being worked on in parallel, and Marek has promised one big announcement before the end of the year, something that we've all been waiting for. So I'm just coming into the destruction here. It's super nice. It just cut the nacelle off that. Wow. Okay, so in the chat, I see Banana, Phoenix Knight, Darkstorm, Anthony, Orangutan, Warney, Sebastian, Philip, Weapons Guy, Farsight, Wolf, Lemon, Roman, Hybrid, Bipolar. I also see Rivian, Rick, Essie Modder, AJ Renegade, Ryan Etta. Thank you to all the people who contributed to the showcase today. Great builds. Thank you to Climb. Savior, as always, with a very nice server that performed great. Like, you know, when we first started, there was a lot. Oh my goodness, there was a lot of builds in, but you know, I had a crash, but the server didn't crash once. It was great. Held up good all this stuff. So, also, Bipolar, Darkstorm, Lemon, Regan, Lieps, Adex, Swiss, Roman, Iota, Amon, John, Robin, Hybrid, Wolf, Mando, Juan, Black Sheep, Top Hat Man, Alzumi, Rivian, TSO, Jen Anton, Dr. Casmo. I think I got everybody there. So thank you guys. Maybe missed a few on wow, that's so good. On Twitch, we're gonna raid somebody, so we're gonna stick around for the raid. And yeah, if I don't see you guys over the weekend, I'll see you next week. See you very soon. Let's go. All the best. Thanks, Riv. Just another reminder, is like, join the Discord, discord.gg/KeenSWH if you're not in that already. Support site, socials. You guys know the routine. Stay tuned. Keep an eye out. Things are happening. And yeah, I really wish you a solid weekend. If in doubt, jump drive.